96 boards. Also, if there's any questions, just feel free to raise your hand, right? But 96 boards started in February 2015. This is almost when I showed up to Linaro. And I got to actually 1 year later. So I started in February 2016. And Linaro had already been, 96 boards had already been established. Now, why did 96 boards come to be? At least from my understanding, and I know there's many different reasons. However, back in the day, getting your hands on the latest ARM technology, the latest ARM SoCs, and getting the chance to develop on this hardware was a little bit easier said than done, right? The devices that you would have to buy, the development boards that you would get, costed a lot, long lead times, and so 96 boards kind of wanted to tackle this issue. They created a set of open hardware specifications, and I think did I put quotes on? No, I didn't even put that quote. Okay, so open hardware specifications, quotes around the hardware specifications, because the hardware not necessarily needs to be open, but the specification is the thing that's open. And it is actually a very beautiful thing, because when you take into account all the people, all of the minds that went into developing this specification that people build this hardware around, you end up with something that is really, easy to work with and easy to use, right? It also benefits those who are working with it, yeah. So anyways, a series of hardware specifications, SoC independent, right? So across the specifications, you have the same hardware, but different SoCs. So seamless development transitions between your development and yeah, moving forward with 96 boards. You can go read more about it on 96boards.org. Of course, from there, you can branch off to all of these different initiatives that we've been working on, and we'll talk about those initiatives right here. And I don't know why I have an extra bullet point there. But from 96boards.org, you can branch off to so many different things that we're working on. And this goes more into my line of work. So my line of work is, as community manager, maintaining and kind of managing these different initiatives that have a public-facing role for 96 boards. The first one on the list is, of course, we talked about the hardware specifications. This is something that, again, is collaborated on by everyone that is involved with 96 boards. The next thing, 96 boards open hours. So you get an opportunity to see that later on today in about an hour. We'll have a lot of fun with that. But not only do we do this during Connect, but we also offer this every single week without stopping. What is it? 1 hour a week for 96 weeks, right? So I'll talk more about the history of 96 boards open hours later. Mezzanine community. This is coming up right now by the gentleman in the front row here. They're going to talk to you all about that. Community projects. So we host, help maintain, and push out to the public all sorts of 96 boards community projects. These are all open source repositories and libraries you can go visit. Open source academics. This is an initiative that I was hoping to talk about more during this Connect, but unfortunately was unable to. However, we do plan on talking about this more in the next Connect. And if you tune into open hours from now until the next Connect, you'll definitely hear a lot more about what we plan to do with that. I'll give you kind of a hint, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to bridge the gap between industry and academia. We want to provide industry with the opportunity to collaborate more with academia, and in turn incentivize academia to offer various incentivized returns to industry. So when we actually launch this, it will be very exciting, I promise you. And the 96 board standardized libraries. So we have people within 96 boards who are working to standardize libraries across our families of boards. Yeah, so lots of exciting stuff going on, and if you have any questions about that, we can always talk about it later. If you find me around Connect, I'd be glad to talk to you about any of these initiatives.